Hey, y'all, welcome to Petty and Friends,
where we use humor to break down barriers
so that we can talk about real life situations.
and find real life solutions.
Episode 45.
45. Welcome to Petty and Friends. Episode 45. Today is going to be a very interesting day.
Got that drinking in my cup.
What are you drinking today, bro?
Cup. We still Russia's. They still fighting Ukraine in them, right?
Yes.
I ain't giving them no place. Some good vodka.
Okay, vodka.
And some Minute Maid juice.
I have high quality H2O today in my Tabitha Brown container.
Why you sound
Yes,
like
you can.
Bobby Boucher?
Yeah.
High quality H2O.
High quality H2O. It's all about the water, okay? All about the water. It was blue.
Yeah.
It was hot. Welcome to Movie Phone. That's how I feel every time somebody talk about dating. You know how, I don't know if y'all old enough to know about the Movie Phone, but when you dial it,
man,
back in the gap, they'll give you all the movie times, the different locations. They'll give you all of the deets, okay? That's how I feel about this dating world right
planning a day back then was a hassle. You trying to get movie times, you ain't looking in the paper. You gotta call Movie Phone.
Yep.
And you gotta go through all the movie lists or try to narrow it down. They finally added the search bar.
Yeah. Not to mention, you got to get her on the phone.
I feel old now.
You got to get her or him on the phone because, you know, there is always a sister or a brother barrier. You call, they be like, she ain't here. He ain't here. Like, it's always something. Like, you can't get through.
I used to hate when girls would call and my sister was there because she was going to act the fool. My sister crazy as shit. Especially if she hears a girl's voice. You can speak first. Oh, my God. What is they doing?
She don't know you, bro.
She don't even know you.
She don't know you.
Hear this little rude ass little girl on the phone for you. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh wow. Really all the words.
Yeah. My sister's crazy. She still is. I love her to death.
That's all right. Look.
She's my sister.
She's your sister. Not the only one you got, but she's your sister.
Yeah.
She's your sister. Well, I think it's interesting how different dating is these days versus now, versus when we were in high school.
Oh yeah.
Especially when it comes down to prom.
Oh my God.
Like, I feel like prom back in the gut was so easy.
I got a chaperone prom today, so this is what brought all of this stuff up.
Yeah.
Back then it was easy. Hell yeah.
It was really
what color
easy.
you wearing? Okay, we finna go get it. Okay. But now they got social media involved. So I want this dress to look like this, but I want that slit on the other side, and then they gotta reach around, and then I want something to drag, and then I want ostrich feathers over here, but then I want gorilla booty on my back.
Oh no.
I'm like, hold on, what are you doing?
All I wanted was a nice little old satin number. That's all I wanted.
That's it. Y'all get y'all little updo back then, and then y'all was good. But now they gotta have a BMW.
They do.
They gotta have a prom send off. That's some new shit.
It's a prom send off for sure.
Yeah, that's some new shit. That's
Yeah.
food. My sister's crazy as shit.
Promposal.
Promposal, yeah.
And all of these different things. I will tell you now, I would not be able to be a parent to a teen right now, and I would not be able to be a teenager right now due to the
I'm already saving for my kids.
Bro. Due to the looks of my bank account, I would not be able to do either or. But I feel like our prom was so dope. Like,
oh yeah.
What color did you wear again to prom?
It was black with some pink highlights, and I had the hat. We're gonna include our prom pictures in this video.
Oh
since she got us doing all that.
Yeah, Audie was clean. Audie was clean.
What was your color dress? It wasn't blue, was it? It was pink.
Dress.
Yours
was
hot
pink, y'all.
Yeah.
Look. They tried to play me just.
What you win though?
We'll get to that.
Oh, okay. We don't get to it. Okay.
But I will say this: they tried to play me when I went to go try to find the dress. You know, they try to play big girls like all we can wear is floral. I don't do floral like that. Like if it's not a Hawaiian shirt, I don't want no floral. Like I'm not wearing floral to prom.
They try to put you in a floral prom dress.
That seems like that's the only fabric that's available to us. That's big women.
That's some bullshit.
I'd be like, you want us to look like the whole garden, huh? That's what you want to do? Oh, okay, cool. All right. But anyway, my dress was hot pink. I felt like it was a nice dress.
It was a nice dress.
It was beautiful.
For our time, it was a great dress.
It
now,
was very expensive because they try to charge us a lot because we're bigger too. So
how much was your dress then?
My dress was $500.
Okay. Compared it to now, that's like on the cheaper side.
It is. It is. I went right to this place called Whatchamacallit. That was the name of the show. I mean, the name of the store. Whatchamacallit was the name of the store. And it was over there on the west side of Fort Worth, which is where the rich people live.
What's up?
West Side, and they had my size, so I was like, hey, let's go get this dress. I didn't
Now
want to wear a dress though. I'm the definition of Monica on Love and Basketball.
I had one of my players go to somebody I know that makes dresses, and hers was like 500, and that was because I sent them and it was a referral,
I was
so it was
getting
a
a discount.
discount. So it was like a $200 discount.
Mm,
So like the average price for dresses now is like 700, 750.
wow.
Then you got the prom send off. They have you on food. You gotta rent the chairs and shit. That's another like $200-300, and then a rental car. That's another $200-300. So you spending like at least a stack on prom now.
No, it's more than a stack. The pre-prom probably cost you in total with the food, the chairs, the decorations, they be having DJs.
My kids ain't paying nothing.
All of that stuff, like probably come out to 2 G's.
Shit, no.
Just to send them off.
I need
like,
a drink for that.
just
That
to
ain't
send
even
them
getting
off.
to prom. You already spending $500.
I hope they have good proms, man. I feel like our experience was really fun. Like prom should have been in a different location, but it was cool. I feel
The
like
food was trash. The fruit, I remember the food looking half dead. It was grayish.
it was nasty.
What was it, pasta?
It was pasta. Yeah,
It was looking great. Didn't have no life.
it was past the expiration date.
The bread was, I remember the bread being good. I don't know where that bread was from. The bread was good.
The bread was good.
The bread
though.
was good.
Now, did you have a good time though?
Overall, yes. Overall, I had a good time. My date, who is like a sister to me now,
Oh gosh.
she was a little dry for prom. She was a little dry. I don't know why she was dry, but she was dry.
What do you mean by dry?
She just didn't like. She didn't want to dance. She didn't want to do nothing. I saw her maybe twice once we got
Maybe twice.
there. Maybe twice. So I started taking pictures with all the other women's that I was thinking was cute. So and then somehow I ended up getting a lap dance.
I'll tell you this:
I got a lap dance at prom.
We met up at my house on the south side before to go to prom. And my date, by the way, was very dry. He was more like, that sandpaper. I've known this
Like
young
the
man.
clear eyes guy. Clear eyes. He was dry.
I've known him for a very long time. I met him at church,
Oh, he's a good Christian fellow. Okay.
I met him at church when we were kids. So we had already kind of established that we was gonna probably go to prom.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, we'll go to prom because I could have went alone. I didn't need a date. I was fine going by myself. But I was like, all right, it's prom. Let me get a date. So I asked him. We went. Cool. But I didn't expect to get what I got. I was like, he was very dry. He didn't want to get up. He didn't want to dance. He didn't want to move around. I would just tell him, you good? All right, bye. I'm about to go have fun.
Yeah.
Because this is my prom. So I'm not trying to be stuck sitting at the table with you if you don't want to do nothing. So that was a very interesting experience. And I felt like I should have went by myself. No love lost though. Like he's still cool. Cool. But I just wish I would.
Where is he now?
I have no idea. I have no idea. He's probably married with children. That's probably where he at. Ted Bundy, married with children at this point.
No.
I'm just saying, like, yeah. But prom was great. Me and our other bro, we won prom king and queen, so it was a good time.
Shout out to Tim.
I didn't expect to win that at all. Looking at the people on the ballot, I just did it just to see.
Who else was on the ballot?
I believe Kayla was on there. I can't remember. It's been years.
She was?
I think Kayla was on there.
I remember everybody who I beat.
It was a lot of people
for homecoming. I didn't think I was going to win homecoming.
You remember everybody you
hell yeah.
I don't remember nobody that was really on there though. But
I remember that.
I just did it just because I was like, let's just see.
I don't remember the women that went for homecoming queen.
I don't know, but UNH won.
Yeah, so, we won.
Yeah.
I beat Tim for homecoming. That made my whole year. I ain't care about nothing else.
Lord.
I hold it over his head forever. I don't care.
Lord Jesus. Well, how much do you think in total we all spent on prom?
Back then?
Yeah.
I think my suit was like $200, $250. And it was tailored.
Tailored?
I wonder if I still got this suit.
You probably
It's somewhere at my pop's house.
It's in that closet somewhere, but
that's all I paid for it. And I paid for the tickets.
The best thing about prom is the whips. I drove an Escalade to prom. What did you drive?
Ooh, I didn't drive nothing. My date was the driver.
What did she drive again though?
What was a Explorer Expedition?
Yeah. I don't understand why we got
swinging that thing.
See, back then we got cars. We was like, we want the whip. We don't care about nothing else. Just get us the fly car. We gonna parking lot pimp it then,
Yeah.
But Yeah. Anywho, I just think that it's interesting though to see how different it is between now and then. Tell me how you feel about going to the prom as an adult to be a chaperone though, because you know what you was doing at prom.
I gotta be tame because
Yeah.
I like music, so I gotta make sure I'm the teacher in me. I'm like, hey guys, come on.
Why you can't dance though?
No, cause Trini, I'm gonna turn up if I
Yeah.
that's too much because they're gonna be, oh, get it, coach. No, I don't need all that.
They gonna be like, get
I'm
it,
finna be
coach.
viral if I start dancing. They put on that. I just want to rock.
Oh
Body out
Lord,
of
now I just want to rock.
I'm gonna hit that shit.
But
You don't think I can do it? I can.
you know what Audie's favorite song was? Get money. Hey, we gonna get
Oh, you're
money.
not a stain on me.
Feel-
That was college. That was college.
that was Audie's song. It
Yeah.
came on in the car the other day. I was like, look, this Audie's song right here. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and fast forward past prom since
That's
we're
good.
talking about dates and things like that. And I just want to talk a little bit about the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room when it comes to dating and the people you choose.
What's the elephant?
The elephant is the situation with Jonathan Majors.
Oh Lord, my boy just can't get right
I
from
love
D-Town.
Jonathan Majors. I really do. And I hate that, he's having to deal with this nonsense at this point of his career. But I personally didn't jump off the ship just because I
Me
wasn't
either.
sure what happened. I didn't even really indulge in the information because I was like, we just gonna let everything come out.
I
And
just
see
wanted to
what,
play out.
yeah, let it play out. But why do you think that people tend to just like go completely crazy when they see anything before they get the facts?
It's right now. It's hot to be opinionated, whether it's right or wrong. It's just you got to be the first one to give your opinion, so you seem like you were right. That's what I think it is.
I think that's whack though.
It's
Because
stupid because if you wrong, you gonna look dumb, and if you right, so what if you right? It's still people that's affected by the shit.
yeah,
Go
he
on.
got family, she got family. Like, why do you feel like it's always something that come out when they get in the spotlight though? Why do people either wait?
Always.
Some people just wait until you get lit, and then others just be like trying to get you just because you maybe made them mad or something.
I
Like,
swear.
it could be anything. We don't know.
Hey, that's why I'm upfront with all my stuff. You can't tell on me about nothing.
Right.
Even if you say like, "Hey, me and him had sex," yep, I'm be right. We sure did.
Not yep.
And then if it was bad, I'm finna tell all your shit. She had like a cluster of her in the corner of
Oh
her
no,
in the corner of her
no.
room and stuff.
Oh Lord.
She ain't care the baby was crying and nothing, all of that. That's not a real story. I think I made all that up, but I think
I don't believe him. I don't believe him. All I want to say about this topic, because I'm not even gonna get too deep into it because I don't feel like it's necessary to bash anybody or try to say anything when you don't have all the facts. But I do want to say I wish that our people would take the time to explore all the facts and make sure before you speak, because at the end of the day, you're still spreading all of this news, whether it's
Mhm.
good or bad, and that's somebody's name. That's
Exactly.
somebody's dad, not daddy. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's somebody's son, somebody's brother. Like,
Yeah.
and I think even with people that's not celebrities, we need to make sure we're mindful of like how we spread information.
It was a situation locally too that happened. It was like a whole case. This guy was shooting at them. The black guy shot back in defense, and I saw more black people talking about, "Oh shit, that's crazy. He going to jail for killing somebody." It was self defense. Like nobody literally waits until all the information comes out.
Right.
And same thing with Jonathan Majors. Like I saw more of us talking shit about him
Yeah.
than anybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, wait till everything comes out before you just jump on him.
Why do you think we do that though? I just really wish I knew like why.
I wish I knew too. We need to do a study on that.
We low key do. We need to
Because
find
literally 3 days before that, everybody, oh my God, he's the sexiest man alive.
out. Yeah.
D-Town represent. And then as soon as you said, I knew he was abusive. And so I'm like, what the? You didn't know nothing. It's just, these people crazy.
All I got to say is the moral of the story is, and I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all need to quit messing with the napkin women. What you call them napkin Americans? Sorry, I said it wrong. Stop messing with the napkin Americans. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying that you can't date outside your race. You can, but I'm just saying you need to make sure that y'all are good. Make sure that y'all in a good stance. Like, don't.
I'm drinking my juice.
It's,
Our boy Steve was mad
Be
because
careful.
me and Tim was like, hey, you just got to be careful when you're in a situation
You
like
have
that.
to be careful.
And he wasn't honest. He was like, you generalizing. I was like, no, it's a truth to that generalization because
Yeah,
look at Emmett Till, look at all the young athletes that got messed over
yeah,
because a woman who is African American has lied on them just for the sake of lying. Like, hell yeah, if you getting domestic abused and raped, hell yeah,
yeah. Say
whoever it is
something.
needs to go to jail.
Yeah,
That's fine. But when
yeah.
you lying on somebody and there's no consequences to it,
Right. That's my problem with it. And let me put the disclaimer out there too. I do feel like some people's mates you'll be outside of your race. Like we know that my brother's married. He married outside of our race too.
mm-hmm.
So if you're happy and that's your preference and that's who you chose and that's your person, that's fine. But what I'm saying, when you out here dating, getting to know these folks and things like that, you need to be extremely careful thorough and careful because at the end of the day, if they can say one word and your life is over because it's your word against theirs.
Yep.
Even if you're completely innocent, it's your word against theirs in America.
America.
In
And
America.
if you're not a white male, it's not looking too good for you, buddy.
It's not. It's not. And
You're guilty.
If you're not a white female, it's not looking too good for us either. Because even when we say things happen, you know,
They question the shit out of you.
Or even when we say we're in pain, it's not even respected. So, because we're supposed to be superwoman.
Ooh, that's a whole nother episode.
Right. So everybody needs to be careful. Make sure you vet your people out and just make sure that it is good for you and that you know that they're a good person. Because these people be out here lying like a rug. They be out here lying like a rug. I'm just saying. But that brings me to my next topic, bro. that brings me to my next topic. Just give me some dating updates. Give me some things that we should look for in dating, or maybe your dating updates.
My whole problem. I went on a date last week or so. Thought the lady was swell before it.
Oh,
we had a good time.
I should have held.
Nah.
See, I didn't have all the facts. I did it too. Oh man, I should have waited.
It was a positive spin. It's okay. I thought the day was cool. We laughed, had fun, everything. She was like, I just don't feel the spark. So I'm thinking, I was like, it's the first date. It's the first time hanging out. Like, what spark? Are you trying to fall in love that day? And that's been my whole problem with this whole dating thing. Everybody's so hung up on the microwave effect of being in a relationship and dating. Like, they want this shit to happen fast. They want to feel the butterflies and stuff day one. No, that's not how stuff is going. Nothing's going to happen.
No.
Because the two relationships I've been in that really last, we start off as friends first,
Right.
and then it grew to something more. And it was a long lasting relationship.
Yeah.
And with apps and all these people now, social media, people think it's just so easy to go get somebody and find somebody. But that's why people are single for 2 years now, because you think you're supposed to be in love within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I get that wholeheartedly. I feel like, some people like to speed up everything, and that's the problem too, because you're not being thorough. You're not really looking for those red flags and being thorough with that. But I don't know what it is, why people feel like they can fall in love that quickly. Maybe if you're like in a situation like on that show Love is Blind, where you're like in those pods.
That's the whole purpose of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And all you're doing is talking and you're getting straight to the point. That's different.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like you dating somebody, the butterflies is not always a good thing.
No.
If you are so overly indulgent in this person or like overwhelmed when you're around that person, that might be a little scary if you can lose yourself very quickly.
Yeah, that's something called lust.
Yeah,
you're not
lust.
Yeah, that means you're just trying to fuck some.
Quit
so
lusting over these folk.
It is what it is. I think there's a misconception about the dating apps. It's easier for you to meet people.
Yeah.
Not get to know and fully get to know them and actually start a relationship. There should be no time limit on that shit.
It shouldn't. It depends on the couple.
Yeah.
It depends on the two people who are dating. And I think it's interesting too. It's like people don't know how to transfer or translate off the app. It's like if you find somebody on the app, then you start talking to them. It's like y'all don't know how to hold a conversation.
Oh my God.
That's interesting to me. It's like you can talk to 50 men or 50 women on the app, but once y'all move that from that to the phone, you dry.
That's why it's only been a couple women that I've actually, talked to for more than a couple weeks. Because if I gotta carry every conversation,
yeah,
and you think that I'm supposed to spend a whole bunch of money if I don't even know if I like you yet. And if you get mad because I'm taking a long time before like I give you my number and all this shit, probably because I think you're crazy. You're not getting me. I like my kidneys
Yeah.
and all my organs. You're not about to just come over here and put your nasty tongue on me and stuff. I don't know where you been. Okay. I'm a Scorpio, so I like the sensual stuff, but you just not finna just throw yourself at it like that.
You're not supposed to be doing all that.
Because there's stuff going around that give you, just give you everything. I can't do it.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Man.
I have a question though. So in general, like, how long would you say it takes for you to feel more comfortable to like move to the next step of giving them your number or exchanging numbers and stuff like that? Does it just mean is it just based on like the conversations, or do you have a general?
The conversations and the vibe, because usually I can get a feeling from how the conversation is going and how lighthearted it is.
Yeah.
And also the interest that you show in me.
Yeah.
So it's a good mixture of that. And I usually just know. But if I feel like I have to force everything, then I'm not giving you shit. That's gonna be a waste. I don't like just random numbers in my stuff either. So I'm just not gonna do that.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what someone told me, and I just want to know why some men feel this way. You tell me. You tell me if.
Let me get a drink first.
Please sip your drink. This man told me, he was like, "Well, how do you treat your man?" I said, "Well, you know, respect begets respect. Honor begets honor, right?"
He wasn't ready for that.
He wasn't.
I already know he wasn't.
I said, "So what you give, I'm gonna always be me and do what I do.
Yeah.
But what you give and how you act shows me who you are. That's how I treat you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a king, you'll be treated like one."
Exactly.
And he was like, "Wow," and I was like, "Wow."
I told a woman that shit. She was like, "Well, I'm a queen. I'm supposed to get treated like that." I said, "That's cool. I'm a king. You're supposed to treat me as such too." Crickets.
Your actions will show me if you're a king. You can say that all day.
Yeah.
But your actions will show me, right? But he was like, "I like a woman to treat her man like a baby and her baby like a man." I said, "What does that mean?"
What the shit?
I need context.
Did you block him?
Oh, definitely.
Thank you. You had to, because what type of shit?
It. I said, I don't treat no man like no baby.
For what?
And the baby like a man. The baby can't do nothing. What you mean?
Treat a man like a baby. I ain't never heard that one. Where was he from?
I don't know.
Thank God you blocked him.
Because I didn't wait a lot around. When I see red flags, y'all, I'll be out.
I'll be gold.
I'll be out. Like it is. You get 3.
Usain Bolt fast. I'm out there, bitch.
Real talk. Yeah, but I I would say one thing that really bothers me when it comes to like when people try to get to know you is when somebody like comes in off rip, like the baby honey, sweetie, honey pie.
I can't do it.
Darling.
Your name is your government name with me until we actually in a relationship.
You're very expressive. I don't like it.
Too fast.
Well, it's too fast. Yeah, because I feel like those are terms of endearment, and like you don't love me.
We're not endeared together.
We love each other because of God told us to love everyone. That type of love is cool. It's not agape love, okay?
No.
It's not there yet. Mm-mm. So I'm like, please call me Katrina.
Trina. He was trying to marry you in 3 weeks. That's the vibes he was giving.
It was scary. I cut that off real fast.
I couldn't do it.
So why do you feel like people do that too? Like, do they feel like
they have something? To me, they have something missing in their lives, especially somebody that's. I've had people that have said "I love you" second date. Yeah. So anybody that starts off with the endearing shit and calling saying "babe" and stuff, because what culture really just says "babe" and stuff like that real fast? I don't know anything, and maybe I'm ignorant to it. I don't know.
We don't do that.
I don't know.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
But yeah, a chick said "I love you" super fast, and she was looking at me to say it back, and I was like,
"I don't love you though. I don't love you though.
I can't. That shit hold weight. I can't. To me, it hold weight.
Hold a lot of weight.
I can't do it.
Holds a lot of weight.
But yeah, to me, it's they missing something in their life. They either used to being in a relationship all the time and just used to that, and they like need a relationship to feel like they exist.
You need a relationship.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Well, I would say this too. When it comes to men, I feel like a lot of times, if you start off like that, some people are just really expressive.
Yeah.
But if you start off like that, I feel like I get controlling vibes because for me, it's almost like you either see me as somebody who is desperate and you feel like you can lure me in with the
Yeah.
extra love showering and things like
Mhm.
that. And that's a tendency of a person that is abusive too.
Yeah.
That is a sign. So it's like, it's almost like you want my defenses to drop. It's,
Yeah.
immediately,
So they can get you in.
so they can reel you in. And I'm not falling for that. I'm like, you can tell when it's genuine, and you can tell when people just doing it too much.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not good. I don't
Yeah.
like that at all.
Because if they say I love you and they looking at you to like say it back real fast, then no, yeah, that's a sit up.
I
Now
love sports.
I had a
Olive
woman,
juice.
right? I love
Olive
you.
juice.
Like, look, I'm mouthing it.
Olive juice.
It was one chick. She was like, I'm scared to say this, and you could tell it was real genuine. She was
Yeah.
like, hey, you don't have to say it back, but I just want to share this with you. She was like, I love you. Now she was like, I'm not saying I'm in love with you, but I love everything about you and how you handle yourself and how you treat me and how you handle your business.
Yeah.
So okay, that one
That's
one didn't
different.
run me off. That's different. But you just like, I love you, and
you stare down.
You finna say it back, nigga? Like, no,
Nah.
I'm not saying that shit back.
Define being in love.
Oh shit.
That's a good. I feel like it is a difference. So I love you and being in love is totally different.
Totally different. To me, if you in love, not necessarily you need that person, but you care about everything that person is and their being.
Yeah.
So you really care about how their day went, not just saying it to say it.
Yeah.
You care how they feel. You care how they treat you. All of that. So it's just really that person as a whole, and you're in love with them. Like, it's unconditional love. Like, you'll be mad at them tomorrow, but after that, you still love them at the end of the day.
Love them so much you hate them.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. Yeah, I do. I agree with that. Being in love to me is like, that's your person, like one of your people. Like, because I do feel like it's possible for you to have more than one person. Like, because if somebody dies, like, you just might meet another person that God created for you. So I do feel like God has people for us.
Yeah, I tell people,
He knows what our path is going to be like. So if somebody passes or goes on, he knows.
It's a quote from a movie. It was like, it's some Italian movie. I don't remember what it is, but it was on Boss album one time.
Yeah.
He was like, you come around 3 women that you love.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be one that you're too young for, and it's like 2 more that you're gonna have. They're like different stages of your life.
Yeah.
I think I'm at 2 already, or it could be 1.
Yeah.
Who knows what the first one really was or whatever, but I'm looking for my other person.
I'm still at the starting line, guys. I ain't drank the water. I got
the gun ain't went off yet. You still right there in the blocks.
Warming it up, y'all. Knees, getting the hammies ready, No, I think it's gonna be funny though. Whenever I'm in love.
Oh, I'm finna be extra like they my parents. Oh my God,
that's the problem, bro. Like, I was like, people gonna be so extra, but I'm gonna be like, y'all.
I'm finna be so extra.
Are you a baby honey person? What's your pet name?
Babe is about it. That's
Everybody be saying babe.
That's it. Unless I give you like your own nickname, that's about it.
You know what I'm gonna call him?
What?
My companion.
Trina, you don't tell your ass. My companion.
This is my companion.
That sounds like a whole business deal. This is my companion.
Oh no, it ain't gonna be no business deals. Nah. I always joke about that because people be like saying baby and honey, and I'll be like, y'all, this is my companion.
I'm gonna make y'all a shirt that says my companion, and both y'all arrows gonna be pointing at each other.
My companion.
You lame as shit, Trina.
I'm not lame.
She said I'm not lame.
I'll be lame. We gonna be lame with him. That's all right.
I'm finna get explicit for a little bit because I'm tired of this shit.
Oh God.
I want women to stop thinking that sex is just the above all thing. Like, for example, this chick messed up.
She messed up.
She made me angry because I ain't heard from her for like a day or 2.
Mm-hmm.
She came back. She was like, sorry, I was going through something. I was like, okay, cool. She was like, how can I make it up to you? And I was like, yeah, shit, I need some shoes. Or what did you want to buy me? I was like, you can take me out on a day. Like, I was like, I like so-and-so, this and that. Mm-hmm. And she was like, well, what about sex? And I was like, well, what about it?
What about it?
And she was like, that'll be the makeup thing. I was like, okay.
I'd rather have the shoes.
Yeah.
I didn't say you'd rather have
I was like,
shoes.
you think that'll like make up for what happened or whatever? Like, you just throw sex out there? Because I was like, To be honest, we've had sex before. It was alright, but that's not something you just.
Oh no.
Oh, I messed up. That's what women think for like Valentine's Day. They was like, oh, I'm just finna get freaky with my man. Okay, but he done spent $1,000 on your ass, and you just giving up the same cooch he just had 2 days ago.
Oh God.
No, that is not the end all be all. Women actually show some effort. Like that's the laziest shit ever.
You do. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I do feel like women should show. I'm a great gift giver. Like whoever he is, he's gonna be very. He's
Listen,
gonna be very well taken care
I
of.
still got some back. I wore the basketball shorts earlier that you bought me from like 15 years ago.
Oh, I love
the
it.
basketball
I
shorts.
love it. I do feel like as a woman, it's your job to help create a space of safety,
Mm-hmm.
and also to make your man feel like he is the ultimate.
Exactly.
Like, so if that means like literally you have a note taker thing in your phone, like notes, I'm the type of person who will be like, okay, mental note, and I'm gonna write it down because I may need to use that later, or I may need to remember to create this because he's saying it multiple times. Like being that intentional and that connected is important to me because I want you to feel special.
I've never had that. I'm always the person
because you're the one that's.
I'm always the one doing it. I'm like, shit, I want somebody to reciprocate that back.
Yeah,
I put all that effort out there. Can I get it back?
It's important. It's important. That's why I always say you get what you give. Like you should get what you give.
You
honestly.
should.
But I do think that that's really important for women to do that because that can just be the cherry on top. That's what you want to do, honey.
Yeah.
But you do need to make him feel like he's special, and you think about him often. Or you've thought about the gifts. Quit buying these ties and these cups, these mugs.
Exactly. Like shit, that's lame
that's
as
the
shit.
wackest gift ever.
You give me no damn socks.
Please don't get him no socks.
Slap the shit out you with them socks.
Uncle Layla, I don't want that. He gonna be like, I don't want no socks.
Get them damn socks out my face.
They ain't even Nike.
But I just say women think as this way. How would you feel if a dude mess up? Say he was out all night with his boys. He ain't hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
You see that he mad. He was like, "Hey, I'm just finna give you some dick." No, you gonna like, I need some flowers, some jewelry, some. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Show the same energy.
I'm glad that you said that though, because a lot of dudes don't speak up on. They'll talk to they friends about it, but they won't talk about it out loud.
This is a safe space, so I know I ain't finna get attacked by nobody space. Right here because nobody.
It's a safe place. I feel like your thoughts are valid though. Like it's honest. Like some women do need to step it up and stop thinking that that's just enough. Like, because first of all, we're not gonna just be putting a price tag. You're basically saying you can be bought.
Basically. Hey, you'd be surprised how many can be bought.
You're basically saying you can be bought. So that's very interesting.
That's what bothers me too.
I do have a random question though.
What's up?
Okay, so how do you feel when it comes to meeting parentals? Because the parents, like, do you always feel pretty comfortable when you meet parents?
So, since I have been in 2 long ass relationships.
Yeah, you have.
The first one, I already kind of knew the parents.
Okay.
The second one,
that was cheating.
She just sprung it on me.
Oh.
The second time, so she took me to her mom's job, and I didn't know where it was at. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Boom, her mom come. Oh, hey, oh shit, I didn't know.
Mom is here.
And then literally right after that, she was like, okay, we going somewhere else. Boom, I met her dad. But I'm cool as shit. Everybody love me.
I always say, if you're not serious about me, don't take me to meet your parents. Like I always say that because I feel like I'm gonna be great meeting parentals. I do really well with parentals.
Listen, you got to go through the whole scan.
Like, yeah.
Your mama and my daddy be talking about people from jump, so we're not bringing nobody around that they.
That's why don't nobody make it through. Like, to be honest with you, like whoever gets to the point where they're meeting y'all, it's tears for me. It'll be like Audie and D Feezy. Low key, I'm gonna have y'all first.
Mm-hmm.
If he can clear y'all,
because we the calm ones.
Y'all,
for the most part,
D Feezy's not calm.
He gonna be calm when meeting the dude. He gonna clown him when we talk to you.
He's not gonna be calm.
Okay, he's not.
I don't trust that. Maybe he'll be calm, but it's like, but the words that he's saying.
Oh yeah,
he
gonna be saying some shit.
So if he can clear y'all,
so which you like my sister, little nigga?
Nigga, you look 30. No, but so it'll be y'all and probably Valerie in that area too, or she might be by herself.
Yeah, she gotta do it by herself.
And then after that, it can go up to the next level.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that may be like probably my actual mom, like my mama.
Yeah.
Then the family.
Yeah.
Then my brother's at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, your
Ooh.
brother looked like he scared the shit out of
My
somebody.
brother's ex-military, guys. He's a sharpshooter, and he acts like it. So I don't know. He gonna have to clear all them levels. But I do feel like meeting parents for me will be easy because I don't have nothing to hide, and I'm gonna be myself regardless of what.
Always be yourself.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna always be myself, and I feel like that's enough.
Yeah.
So give these people some tips about meeting the parents because I feel like people be nervous.
You can be. Let's see. You can be nervous, but make sure you still yourself. I would
Yeah,
say it's okay to be anxious, but don't be nervous, if that
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
Cause you still gotta be you. You gonna be, if you plan on being with this person for a minute, you still have to be you, get your personality out there.
Hmm.
Now don't just be saying crazy shit.
No, don't say nothing crazy, but I do feel like at the end of the day, even if you don't agree with the stuff that they're saying,
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
Like I respect what you're saying, but I personally believe
You
X Y
gotta
Z
stand up for
for
yourself.
yourself
Yes.
because if you don't, in certain families, they see blood in the water,
Oh yeah.
and
They
they'll
trying to
probably be
eat you
like,
alive.
"He whack, bro. He don't even stand up for himself. He ain't gonna stand up for you either." You know how black people go. It be on 10,000. It's like,
Now with me, especially if it comes to sports, if y'all start talking about basketball shit
oh, it's a
and it's
wrap.
all the way left, I'm finna say what I gotta say. If it
Yeah,
get a little heated, it get a little heated. If
yeah,
not, if they don't like what I say, they can meet me on the court.
just like that.
Oh, daddies and all. Little brothers.
Come lace them up, lace them
As a
up.
matter of fact, when I met my ex-wife people that same night, she had a little brother,
Mm-hmm.
little badass, pretty eyed little boy. He sat by me. All the other kids loved me because I was playing video games with him and everything. His
Mm-hmm.
little badass sat under me. He started pinching me to see what I was gonna do, and I was like, I already know what to do. I got little siblings, and I know how I used to treat my older sister's boyfriends or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started getting under him. I started pinching his little ass back. He like, ah. I was tearing his little ass up. That's my little nigga now though. But yeah, you just got, it's like certain tests people put you through.
For real. I was watching this one show called Ready to Love. Do you watch that?
Ready to love? Nah.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't watch
hosted
none
by
of them
Tommy.
reality.
It's crazy. It's really crazy.
I did see an episode of that when I was in Houston one time.
Mm-hmm.
That was years
That
ago.
was the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah. They recently had their finale yesterday.
Mhm.
And they met some of the parents and some of the family. So one lady brought 3 people. It was her sister and her 2 cousins. And like
Ooh.
as soon as he walked in, you got this line of black women like there. And they ate him alive because he wasn't ready. So they were calm, very graceful. They asked direct questions. He was running around the question.
See, yeah.
Running around the question, not answering it directly. She's like, that it's a yes or no answer.
Yeah, I'm right to the point.
So my advice to you would be whenever they ask you a question, say yes or no.
Tell them the truth.
Tell them the truth. But if you need to add context, give context.
Yeah.
But don't run around the question.
No, you gotta
Just
answer
it directly.
Don't be a politician.
Cause with black women, we've been through a lot.
They know when you lie.
We've been through a lot. We always have to carry a lot. So it's almost like we have to be able to trust whoever we're with because we want to be able to be soft.
Yeah.
But that takes time because I got to trust. You make 2 suspect left, so I'm gonna be like, I don't know, fam, and you don't communicate. So I need you to communicate really well and be truthful with what you say because it's gonna come out.
It's definitely gonna come out.
It's definitely gonna come out in your actions. So
you got some black women. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna come out.
because
They
we
turn
read
private,
and see everything.
Private investigators. They gonna talk to so and so and so and so.
We gonna vet you.
Yeah.
A good black woman gonna vet you. Can you define what you do to make sure a woman feels like she can be soft, or how you create that atmosphere where she can be soft?
I try to lead. So
no, you don't try to lead.
No, I mean, well, not try to lead. Some women don't let you lead though. They crazy as shit. But I'm a lead. Like, hey, I'm planning a date. All right, we going here. You like? I ask what type of food you like. Anything? Okay, cool. And then I'll pick a place. Now, if they've been talking about a spot, that's the spot we going to, of course, because I pay attention.
Right.
But picking a place, picking the time, of course, paying for the food. But you can always tell the women who not used to this shit, who not used to being soft. They ready to pull out their card and everything. They hurry up and trying to plan some stuff and just trying to get it over with. And I was like, no, we gonna see this how it's gonna be. I'm gonna plan the dates unless it's your turn to plan if we in a relationship down the line. But I'm gonna lead.
I'm gonna say this, friend, because when you're dealing with somebody who is kind of like transitioning or hasn't been treated in a certain type of way, it takes a certain amount of patience to get them. You have to teach them how to
Oh
be that
yeah.
way, right? So I was like, that's gonna be me. I ain't gonna be trying to put my card out though.
Yeah.
I'm not doing. I'll do it if it's my turn to pay. I don't mind paying for a meal, but I'm not paying for the first one. But especially if you invited me out, I'm definitely not.
Yeah.
I don't mind paying sometime though, because sometime we gonna trade places, like Usher said.
Yeah.
Trading places, like Usher.
Trading places gonna get.
But yeah, I think that it takes a lot of patience with somebody who hasn't had that type of treatment. So that's gonna be a transition for me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm gonna be like, look, it's gonna be. I'm not gonna be rude.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give context too. Like that's the difference.
Some of them be rude about it. That'd be my problem. They was like, "Well, I don't do this." I was like, "Well, if you want me to plan a date, let me plan a date.
Please plan it, because I want you to leave.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna give you space to do it.
Let me lead."
I'm gonna let you.
But it's
Like,
always funny.
please leave.
The ones that's really not used to it and then just suck at communication. I'll pick a spot. No, I don't like this. Let's go here. Why didn't you say that from jump then? If you can't say I want you to plan a date and then you disagree with everything I just said.
Lord Jesus.
And you picked the spot. You should have just did that in the beginning.
Lord Jesus.
I wasted some money and time.
Well, moral of the story is dating is hard. It can be fun.
Yeah, it can be fun.
But if you choose what you about and what you want early, it will make it a lot easier for you to choose the type of person that you want to deal with.
You got to be upfront.
The goal is for you to be honest about what you want, because as crazy and outlandish as it might be, some people might be with it. So be honest about what you about up front. So
fellas, look at me.
Oh,
if
God.
you just trying to smash this chick, tell her. I guarantee you, in my life, 9 times out of 10, it's worked. I'll just be upfront. Hey, I'm not looking for nothing serious right now. Let's just go handle business. Okay. That's it.
Oh Lord.
But that's why y'all get stalked and get stabbed by women. They be lying. Oh no, I'm trying to make you my wife. No, you're not. That's a jump off, and you know it. You know that's not your wife. You know she's not wifey material to you.
I saved your name as wifey in my phone. See, they go back to what I said.
See,
earlier.
You can't be
she's
lying.
Not your wife.
Look, they gonna get around the wrong woman. Do this, she gonna snap on his ass.
Don't call me titles you're not ready for.
Mm-mm.
That's all I'm saying. Because it is levels to it, and you don't even know all my sides yet.
That's why I manifest sugar mama. As soon as you can be my sugar mama, that's a title that you should be ready for, that I'm ready for.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell y'all this too. When it comes to, a lot of y'all want women who are submissive, right? That's what I hear all the time. Like, are you submissive? A man that's a true leader he never has to ask the woman to be submissive.
No.
So if you want a submissive woman, first of all, know what that means. Define it. Have a good definition for what submissive means. And then number 2, lead, and you won't have that problem.
They think submissive means she's easy to be controlled. That's not it, fam. That's not what it is.
That's not it.
Submissive means you lead and she's gonna follow. And when you don't know what the hell you're doing, she's there to pick up their pieces. It's a completion thing. Y'all don't understand that.
Y'all do know that being submissive is a partnership. So that means that at times when you, like you just said, some areas that you're weak in, you got to submit to her too.
Exactly.
So it's literally you're walking side by side. It's not her under you like that.
It's okay to say you don't know.
It's okay to say you don't know.
I'm one of the first. Oh, how you do this? I don't know. We finna go take this to the mechanic or something. We gonna figure something out.
We'll figure it out though. But yeah, I just had to say that because people really be wanting people who's submissive, but you don't do the things that you need to do to make her want to be submissive. So
yeah, it just comes down to your ego. You can't
have ego.
You can't have a big ass ego. Yeah. It really in anything. Your ego can't be too big. You can be confident, but it's know your worth, but it's a difference between ego. Letting somebody stroke your ego and all that is not cool.
Because I'm not praising you for small things that you're supposed to do.
Oh no.
That's a lot of women do that. So, but whatever. Anywho, well, we gonna get ready to wrap this thing up and land the plane. But before we do, what's the song of the week? Who's the person, the artist?
Oh yeah, our petty artist of the episode is Amanda Perez. If y'all remember her, there was the beautiful chola looking sister that can sing, but she looked like she would have shot you 9 times as well.
With the teardrops on her face.
Let's sing the song.
It's been 5 months since you went away. That's enough because of copyright.
Oh, yeah. We gonna get shout out to Amanda Perez. Where she at?
If you're a real fan, you know the song.
Y'all go find Amanda Perez IG so I can go
We
follow
love
her
her.
or something.
Yes.
Do she got IG?
I don't know. I don't know. But I hope she found. I hope God sent her an angel from the heavens above for real. I really do hope that she
We used to sing that shit horrible. Was it DeFeezy or Pinky? It had to be
DPC used to sing that all the time. But yes. All right, y'all. We're gonna let y'all go. So until next time, remember, don't just be petty.
Be a friend.